Hey, welcome everybody back. I'm Marcy, here again with Marlo.
How's everybody doing today?
Hopefully, everyone is well and safe and
Yes,
blessed.
yes.
Uh,
More blessed than anything.
Today, discussing being provided for. Who provides for you?
Yeah.
You work hard for what you have. Your husband or wife works hard for what you guys have.
Yeah. Kids,
Your family
everybody
has worked
together.
hard to get what your family has. But when you really look at it deeper, who really provides for you? There's only one person that provides for all of us, and that's God.
Yes.
So, what does God provide for you? What do you allow God to provide for you?
Yeah. And that would be the big question. What do you allow God to provide for you? And hoping that it's everything. So,
Do you allow Him to be your provider for everything? Do you take your problems, your daily little issues, your daily big issues,
mm,
your health, your wellness, your finances, your everything? Do you take it to God and allow Him to provide the way? He's the only way. Why do so many not allow God
yeah.
to
Yeah.
provide the way for them? And I guess that's a big question too, is so many don't allow Him to. You know, so why not?
And yeah, you talk about so many don't allow him to. If he can just fix the problem, why wouldn't you take it to him? I mean, that should be a question you definitely ask yourself. Well, if God can just fix it for me, why don't I take it to him? Why do I go through all the hoops and bells and whistles to try to think it or overthink it and stress yourself out when you can just take it straight to God and he's going to find a way, break through that wall for you.
So it comes down to the most important things in our lives: faith,
Yeah.
belief in Him,
Yeah.
believing that God is our provider. He is our strength, our refuge.
Yes.
He tells us that I am your strength and your refuge. I am your rock. I am your salvation.
Yep.
I am your everything. You put your faith and belief in me. I offer you everything. And that's another thing we were discussing.
Yeah.
What is everything?
What is
What is
everything?
eternity,
Yeah.
really? We don't, like you said, we don't know, really. We
we
have
don't
no
we
way.
don't know.
We have no way to fathom a description of what eternity is.
Yeah.
Because we have no way to judge that as humans. But he will offer us everything. But what is that? We don't know.
Yeah. Well, to you, what is everything? You ask yourself, well, what's everything to me?
Oh, a fancy house, a fancy car, a big boat, a private island. What is your everything?
Well, and then what if we tell you it's more than that? It's more than the things you can see right now in front of you.
I guess, it's we have to, as humans, put it in a term that helps us to understand even a portion of everything, of eternity, of having it all. So
Good point.
let's say you walk into a field of wildflowers and there are millions of flowers, all different kinds, all colors, shapes, sizes imaginable. And you smell a rose. I smell a rose. Well, what's the rest of them smell like? I don't know. I can't smell them. I smell the rose. But when you look out on that sea of flowers, every one of those has its own smell too that you haven't even began to smell yet.
Yeah.
And now you have been tasked with a job that you have to smell every flower in that field. There's millions. And every one of them's going to smell sweeter than the other. It's going to have its own scent, its own texture. And you have to feel and touch and smell every one. See how it looks, how it feels, how it smells. You're talking a long time that you're in this field.
Yeah.
That's just the beginning of what God offers us.
Yes.
He offers you that field of never-ending smell, touch, taste, feel experiences, never-ending experiences with Him. Can you imagine a never-ending day that's full of something new
Every day.
every second?
Yeah.
Just one thing right after another. I picked this one and smelled it, and picked this one and smelled it, and this can go on as long as you want to smell flowers. When you're tired of that, then there's birds, there's this, there's that, there's all these things. Never ending. And all we need is a little faith. He says faith the size of a mustard seed is all you need to have that field of flowers, to have that field of eternity.
Yeah.
It's not a lot of faith. Just that much faith in Him, and He will offer you eternity of pure happiness and love. That is God's promise.
Yes.
That's what God provides. This world is not ours. I don't want what this world offers us.
Yeah, and you shouldn't either.
There is nothing here for me. Nothing. What is for me is on the other side, still waiting for me. I am just playing this game, trying to be the best person I can be to show God that I can be that person. That's your purpose here. Proving to God that you have that faith in Him. You are that person.
And teaching everyone the way He has taught us.
You know, and what, you were talking about belief. You read a verse. Most famous verse that I would hope everybody knows. I know they don't, but I would hope everybody knows this verse. But the problem is, so many people
John 3:16.
take it for granted. They know it, they just read it. It's just words. But it's not just words.
No.
John 3:16.
John 3:16. For God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in Him should not perish, but have everlasting life. John 3:16. You guys know it. Tim Tebow had it famously on his cheek. John 3:16.
For God, our Creator, every one of us is unique and special. He created every one of us individually. And He loved us so much that He gave His only Son. Has anyone ever given one of their children for you? No. I'm sure that's probably a basic no. Has anyone loved you enough that they would give the life of their only child for you? We struggle that people wouldn't give you the last piece of bread they had in this world. But God gave His only Son, only, for us, because He loved us that much. That all we have to do is believe in Him.
And He says that whosoever believeth in Him should not perish, but have everlasting life.
Faith the size of that mustard seed, believing in Him, buys you eternity. Because once you have faith and you believe, you're living the way you should live. It all comes together. When you have faith and you believe in Him, then you're loving your neighbors like Jesus says we're supposed to. And all the commandments fall into place. Faith the size of a mustard seed will buy you eternity. It's that simple. So allow God to be your provider today.
Yes.
And every day. Put your faith in Him. Ask Him to be that provider. Put your faith in Him that He will provide for everything that you need in this world and beyond. It's all there is that you need is Him.
Is God.
Anything else that you want to talk about?
That's it.
We get it all.
Get it all. Thank you guys. We love you. God bless all of you guys.
We hope you all stay well and healthy and safe. Until next time, God bless.